Good evening, groovy citizens, and happy Fantastic Friday to each and every one of you. Listen, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. My day has been great. As always, it's been busy, but it's been great nonetheless. But it is Friday, you guys. That means the weekend is here. That means sleeping in tomorrow. Sorry, y'all, my alarm's going off. That means sleeping in tomorrow and just having a relaxed weekend. Now, let me say this, and I'm gonna jump right on into today's topic. I told you all, I don't know if I told you all or not, but anyway, I finished finally The House of Bridgerton, and now I'm watching Queen Charlotte, and honey, it is good. That's all I'm gonna say. It is good. So if you haven't seen it, I want to encourage you to watch it, because that's what I'm gonna watch is when I go in here and eat my salad, because y'all know the first is next week, right? So I've got to eat like I have some sense over the weekend so I can get on that scale on Monday. Anyway, let's jump into today's topic. And today's topic is I'm going to be sharing a quote with you. It's an unknown quote, but I'm going to share it with you. And it talks about if you're serious about change. If you are serious about change. And it says, if you're serious about change, you have to go through uncomfortable situations. Stop trying to dodge the process. It's the only way to grow. And like I said, this is an unknown quote. I don't know who said it, but I absolutely love it. And I just wanted to unpack that for a few minutes. I promise I'm going to let you all be, because my lower back is bothering me. So I'm going to go in here and eat me a salad. And it's a little too early to take my medicine, my last pill for the day. So, but I'm going to go in here and eat me a salad, upload this video, work on my notes for my podcast. And I have some editing to get done, because I'm trying to get done with the re-edit of Toxic Love so that I can get that back out there for you all to be able to purchase. And just finished watching a couple more episodes of Queen Charlotte, y'all. So now let's unpack this. So if you are serious about change, and as a life coach, I get to talk to a lot of people, and they'll say, you know, Michelle or Miss Michelle or Shell, I am so serious about changing. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the other. And all of that sounds good. I know at first that used to excite me, but here's the problem. People talk about change, but you don't see them doing anything. Well, there's one of two things going on here. They talk about change, but you don't see them doing anything. Or they want change, but they don't want to go through the ups and the downs and the ins and the outs. They want the easy path. Well, the reality is that there's not always going to be an easy path. You have got to put in the work. It just like somebody that was 400 pounds and they're now down to, let's say, 189. They had to put in the work for the change that they were looking for. You can't shortcut it. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. People do these injections that's supposed to help burn your fat and all this other stuff. I don't want any of that. Give me the gym and healthy eating. Because here's the thing, like I used to tell people when I was a personal trainer, and people would say, well, Miss Michelle, I want to hurry up and get this weight off. I'm tired of being overweight. I'm tired of this, that, and the other. And I say to them, well, think about it like this. I said, now, you didn't put the weight on overnight, did you? Well, no, but no buts. It's just no period. You did not. So stop trying to take it off overnight. And they're asking me, well, what can I take? You know, the B12, I think that's what it is, the B12 shots. Where can I get those from? I don't know, because I never got into that. And me personally, I just wouldn't recommend it to anybody. It's all about putting in the work. And so it's the same thing with your everyday life. I decided today, as I was in my thinking room, and if you know me, then you know where that is. But when I was in my thinking room, I decided, as I've shared with you all before, that I did get re-enrolled back into UMUC and University of Maryland University College. And so I will be talking to a counselor on Monday to talk about what I need to do to finish up and get my bachelor's degree. Last I checked, I was 5 classes away from getting my degree. I think it was in general studies. I've changed it so many daggone times. But at this point, I just want to finish that up. And then I want to enroll, not re-enroll, but, sign up for the master's program, because I've decided I want to get my master's in counseling. And then after that, I'm going to get my PhD in counseling. So I tell people all the time, it's good to have a plan and write down your goals. But here's the thing, I shared that with you all for a reason, because in order to change, in order to go from where I am to where I want to be, I've got to change. I've got to change my mindset. I've got to change how I spend my time. I've got to change a lot of things, because as you know, when you are taking classes, you've got to be committed. There's reading that's involved, there's studying, there's homework, there's papers that have to be turned in, and all kind of other things. But you've got to do the work. As the quote says, if you're serious about the change. And so even now, as a life coach, I talk to people and they say that they're ready to change. They're tired of being alone. They're tired of being miserable. They're tired of being sad. They're tired of being whatever it is, but they don't want to do the work. And I tell people all the time, I will take your money gladly. If you want to pay me to come and sit and talk for an hour, knowing that you're not going to change, but I would prefer not to. And here's why. Now, some people may say, well, shoot, I'll take their money. No. I would rather spend my time with people who are serious about changing. And again, like I said, when you're serious about changing, you are going to do what it takes to get to where you want to be. Otherwise, you're going to remain stuck and you're going to remain right where you are. So the choice is yours. Do with it what you want. But if you really want change, as the quote says, you've got to stop trying to dodge the process. It's the only way to grow. I know that in order to grow my social media platforms, I have to do the work. That means I've got to keep putting out content. I've got to show up when I say I'm going to show up, even if nobody else is there. So what? I've got to do what I know that I need to do in order to grow. And in order to do that, you've got to do your part. Simple as that, okay? So hopefully something I said resonates with you and helps you to decide that you are truly ready to change. And I get it. We all get fed up. We do. I am so tired of this. And you say you're going to change, but as soon as that moment passes, you're back to doing the same thing that you were doing before, which typically is nothing. I want you to decide that now is the time. You are truly tired, you are truly fed up, and you are seriously ready for change. In whatever area of your life that means. Doesn't matter what it is, but if you are seriously ready for the change, I want you to, not for the change, ready to change. I want you to do what you need to do in order to become the person that you know that you can be. And you know that if you're only giving your half of you towards something, I need you to change that and give it your all. And stop trying to, as the quote says, dodge the process. You've got to put in the work. You have got to put in the work. If you want to be a better bowler, you've got to put in the work and you've got to go practice. If you want to be a better golfer, you've got to put in the work and you've got to go and practice. If you want to be a better swimmer, a better runner, a better cyclist, whatever it is, you've got to put in the work. You cannot try to find the shortcut, because there isn't one. You've got to put in the work. You've got to do everything that it takes to get where you want to be. Okay? So, having said all of that, if you're new to my channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is not your first, if this is your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. Y'all know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. If you all have not already done so, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap the bell so you don't miss anything, and hit that thumbs up, because I want you to get everything that I'm putting out, especially since the holiday season is coming around. I'm so excited about that. But you all know the drill. You definitely know the spiel. I love you to the moon and back, and there's nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can do to change it. I love you all. This is why I do what I do, because my goal is to encourage somebody to get up off your lazy rump and go do what you need to do to be the best that God has called you to be, and the best that you know that you can be. Okay? So Again, if you're going out for the evening, I want you to go out, have a good time. Right now where I am is 76 degrees, but it is so humid. I mean, when I tell you it's humid, but I'm looking at the sky and it's very dark. It's been raining on and off. So if you're going to go out, please be careful. Have fun. First and foremost, have fun, but be careful. Pay attention to your surroundings. Be careful with the people that you're hanging out with and the people that you meet, because I want you all to be safe, okay? I love you all so much, and I don't want anything to happen to you. Love you. Come back tomorrow for another motivational moment. Until then, take care.